Wow, thank you so much for the coffee.
You're welcome.
Yes, I always love to have a cup of coffee in the morning.
Wow.
So when I walked in here and you had coffee, I was like, I have to have coffee. So we are going to have this discussion as we are taking the coffee. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Dorothy Shallua, and we'll be doing the book review today as we are taking our tea, our coffee. And today we are doing chapter 8. And I'm surrounded with amazing women of God. On my right, I have
Jacinta Obado.
And on my left, we have
Veronica Unyango.
All right. We are looking forward to have an empowering discussion. We are also learning as we are discussing, as we are reviewing this. And today we're going to talk about self-development and personal growth. And I wanted to encourage everyone to give themselves a gift, to develop yourself and to go through personal growth is a continuous process. And I would like to give yourself as this precious gift of going through that process. And there's one thing that I like to do when I interview somebody in our company. When I get the opportunity to sit down, somebody's looking for a job. One of the questions that I like to ask is, what did you learn last week? Or what did you learn last month? Or what did you learn? What's something new did you learn in this year? The reason why I like to ask that question, it just tells me if this is one of those people who like growth, who understand the concept of being a lifelong learners. And I want us to pick up that conversation as we start about, loving to learn, having a beginner's mindset. Maybe I could also ask you in a friendly manner, what have you learned this? What is something new you learned this week?
Wow, thank you, Doctor. I'm glad you're asking such a question in the right time, because if you asked me this question like 5 months ago, I wouldn't have given you an answer, because I was thinking that learning is for certain ages and that's it. I have enough. You see, and that's very wrong. Investing in yourself is something that does not end until you die.
Yes.
You can keep on renewing yourself, and getting to learn more and more and more as you grow. Yes. Because as you learn more, you're investing in yourself and you're becoming a better person. What I can answer about what I've learned and invested in myself is on business.
Yes. Business
Development. I've learned more about how to do a business project and how to work in projects, and the keys that I need to put in place for me to write a paper and it going in front of people and passing and getting the tender for the business.
Okay.
So these details is what I'm learning throughout from last 3 weeks, and I'm still continuing. It's a 50-day program. And I'm enjoying a lot because I'm investing in myself and I'm becoming a better person in the business world.
Okay.
I've discovered if you don't invest in yourself, you don't get the courage to attempt new things. Because when new things are coming, they have wider and new things that you're not even aware of. So you get scared. But when you're investing in yourself and building and developing yourself, when the challenges come, you are confident and you can go for them.
Oh wow, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Wow. So you are doing a program right now. You're learning in your business. That's something you've learned. And maybe this is a question which I can ask you as you're listening, as you're joining us in this discussion. What is that one thing you have learned? Ask yourself, what is one thing I've learned this week, or this month, or this year? Something new. And let me turn to you. What is your take on that?
Wow. I as I was listening to her, I could relate to what some studies show, that people who continuously learn their brain is always active. Because science, and I'm sure from the health sector, will tell us that death begins from the brain. But an activated brain is tougher. It builds a strong immune to itself. And I love men, for example, who most of the time, especially after they have retired, men are different from women. Women will ever be busy at home, busy with grandchildren. That is opposite of men. And I see men who come home with newspapers every day. They will want to know what's going on in the news. As in just getting in touch with the world keeps them active. And from my side, I love counseling. That's my passion. And I love listening to conversations, to that nuggets that people could give out to people who could be addicted to some issues. And just this week, I was talking to my husband, because he loves that every morning when he wakes up, he puts on his audio Bible. If he's not listening to the audio Bible, he could be listening to some encouraging information or news. And as he keeps it on, I'm also listening. I'm picking something. And I asked him, why do you do that? He told me, I love controlling my environment. So that if the devil wants to poke in something, the environment is already saturated with what I want.
Oh, wow.
So I've come to learn that, okay. And he said, you don't need to listen to everything, even if you did not, but you have control, you've gotten hold of your environment. So I've learned that.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's good.
And to be intentional as well. Learning requires being intentional. You have to plan. And sometimes we start the year without no plan for self-development. You just think that it's going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Put it on your yearly schedule that this year I want to attend, probably you're a leader, I want to attend 2 leadership workshops, 2 leadership seminars. Oh, you gotta be intentional. And that's what I like to do. I like every year when I sit down to see in what areas do I need to grow. And those are the areas that I will pick. Maybe my communication skills are not good. I would pick a topic, even if it's just something that I can learn from YouTube. Thank God to the information, the wealth of information that is out there. And a lot of times you don't have to pay anything. You just have to be intentional. You just have to plan and have a specific goal and find the right material. And it can be inexpensive because you don't have to pay anything. If you go and research and get the right information, it could as well just be on YouTube, on on a lot of these platforms which are free. So I during the beginning of the year, that is usually a good time to set and to be intentional in evaluating yourselves. Where am I supposed to grow? Where do I start? And it can be something which you can plan every month. In each month, I would like maybe to read a book. Because sometimes we can learn from just reading a book. I would read 12 books a year. I like the way Dr. Shallua does. He would have a folder of about 100 summarized books. And usually that is his goal. He would read 100 books in the course of a year. I usually don't get there, but it just motivates me to see what his goals are. And sometimes he would also pull in other people into that. So being intentional is one of those things that I believe will help us into self-development. But I also want to go a little further on how self-development increases our capacity. Because sometimes we would have a lot of limitations. We'll have a limitation that, hey, my business have been like this for so many years. I cannot do, or I cannot increase, I cannot grow. But some of the hindrances are coming because we are in that level. Our capacity is so level. Or we will go to God and say, God, bless me, bless me, bless me. Increase my territory, increase my territory. But what are you doing?
Yes.
What are you doing to be able to receive the blessing? I like to talk about, do you have the right systems? Have you put the systems in place? If you have a business, do you have the system to receive more clients? Do you have the systems that when you have more clients, more business, can you contain it? Do you have that flow? Do you have it organized? So increasing our capacity, self-development helps us to increase our capacity. And I'm pretty sure you have a testimony. You would want to say something in that area as well.
Thank you, Doctor. I just want to use these 2 points here.
Okay.
That when you are keen on self-development, and I've testified that this is something I've just come to appreciate of late. One, we've written in the book here, you gain self-awareness. You know yourself very well. If you now start investing on self-development, you will know yourself very well. Your points where you are very good and where you're not very good. You will know.
Your area of strength and area of weakness.
Yes. When you start developing yourself, how will this help you? Like, for example, in the business, I will know that, okay, I'm doing very well here, but in this area, I still need it, yes, but I can do this and this as I am growing to help me move. And that you gain self-awareness. The second one is you get a clear sense of direction. Because like now, the course we are doing is on business, yeah? But there are things that I've come to discover because of training that I need to put in place for me to go somewhere, especially on my fumigation industry.
Yes.
There are some permits that I need, certifications that I need, for me to even venture into this big business that I'm afraid of.
Yes.
You know, I am not afraid of them because I cannot do them. It's because I'm not aware. And if I jump into them carelessly, I will not go far. So the direction I'm getting is out of self-development that I'm going through now. I know I need to put this and this and this in place where I can go to reach that goal that I want.
So self-development removes fear.
Yes,
Oh, I like that. So sometimes we're just afraid of going into new ventures. Sometimes probably we're not creative. Sometimes we're not innovative because we don't invest into ourselves. That helps us to improve our mindset. So I really like the way you put that. Yes.
Yeah, I will also just pick it up again because I really like this discussion because I'm actually learning a lot. You know, when it comes to self-development, it means that there are areas in me that are not as spark. And it means I can take in and raise them to that standard. For example, myself, I have 4 children, and I say they are not big. They still need me. It means for me to come out that a resilient person, there are things I need to be ready to improve on, like maybe organizing. It could be organizing their clothes. It could be organizing their food. When they come from school, all of them at once, how am I going to receive them if I do not put things in place? So it means that I will, when I develop myself, there are things I will care. There is something I will take up. And that means I will be a resilient person. I'll be able to face tough times and knock and go ahead. That is why self-development is key. It's like it's putting a stronger wall on me, so that if something comes, I know I will attack this one this way because I have learned a concept here, a I've also learned a concept here. If it comes, I will attack it this way.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I like that. And I also like what you said it, I'm not sure if it's in this discussion or the other discussion, about knowing it all. And I want us to read from Philippians 3:12-14.
Okay.
And this is what it says. Not that I have already attained or I am already perfected, but I press on that I may lay hold of that which Christ Jesus has also laid hold of me. I do not count myself to have apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching toward to those things which are ahead. Oh, I love Paul, and it just takes me to self-development right here. I press on. We have to have that mindset of forgetting even the things that we attained yesterday. You know, sometimes our biggest enemy can be the success that we attained yesterday.
Yes.
You would say this, you know, I know how to do it. I did it, and I'm sure this time I will do it. There's some mindset that we have to learn to leave behind and to see, how do I do it better the next time? What kind of creativity or what kind of people do I need to bring in to be able to do it better? What kind of improvement do I have to do? So there are times that we have to starting with our mindset. The mindset of I'm good at, I know it all, it doesn't work.
Yes.
Self-development helps us to continuously push ourselves into a better place, learning new things, being creative, being innovative.
Yes.
That is, I see the benefit of self-development.
Yes.
And I'm seeing it also giving us self-development, giving somebody a sense of competition, and it motivates you to go and get it.
Yes.
Because you
I was getting into that. You are raising the bar. So I'll pick up that discussion right there.
Yes.
Self-development help us always to raise the bar, not the bar of somebody else, the
yours.
bar of ourselves.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You know, it gives you the motivation of going to get it and doing it better and better, because you're developing yourself. You're becoming better.
Yes.
The confidence you're getting, you're also focusing.
Yes.
You see, so it gives you that motivation of going more higher and more higher into greater heights, getting into the competition, not getting scared, not chickening out.
Yes.
You see, but once you're not developing yourself, you'll easily give up.
Yes.
You don't even get a strength of going to get to the next level.
Yes.
I
just want to pick it up there. There is just something that I read in the book, and I thought it's good to fix it in. Like, you know, self-development also helps us to live in the present.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I am not ready to be developed, I'm going to act like
Yesterday.
And with those years, and I'm going to stick with those kind of things I knew. This is how we used to do it.
And this world is
but it is moving. It is moving.
New things are coming.
New things are
New
coming.
innovations are coming.
Yes.
I can give a very good example.
Yes.
This technology.
Yes.
I didn't like it from the word go. But I've found challenges most of the time. People telling me, Mama, go into Instagram. Mama, go into Facebook. The other day, I sold a Bible using Facebook. I was shocked. You see? You see? So, self-development, if I go in and learn how to use this thing, my business will improve.
Yes. The
But
ministry.
if I refuse and say that I'm doing it my own way, that I've been doing it, the world is going faster and I'm being left behind. A time will come that I can't compete.
Wow, I love the word she used.
Yes.
It is I love to live using this word. Let nobody be left behind.
Yes.
Self-development is one of a strategic tool that helps us not to be left behind. The world is moving.
Yeah.
If you are in your 50s, in your 60s, don't think it's going to get better. Learn how to use the social media.
Yes.
You're in business. You can sell, you can do business using social media. Let us not be scared of learning new things. We should always be pressing towards the mark.
The mark.
Moving forward, and we should forget the way we used to do, forgetting yesterday. This is how we used to do. The way we used to do kicked a lot of people out of the competition.
Yes.
We see a lot of people used to be the leaders in the world market, but now they've been kicked out because their mindset was, this is how we do it, this is how we used to do it. No.
Yes. In fact, Pastor, before you finish there, I handle the teenagers.
Okay.
And whenever I bring in topics of what is currently happening, they get more interested.
Okay.
And they keep telling me, please, could you speak to our parents so that they can research and know what's happening, because we want to learn so that we are not caught unaware of what is happening.
Oh, wow.
That's what I wanted to chip in.
I think I like that.
Yes.
So the young people want us to be ahead.
Yes.
As parents, sometimes we are lagging behind. As Christians, sometimes we are lagging behind.
Yes.
We are being told Christians have really been lagging behind on the IT issue, on social media. We don't really fully utilize IT when it comes to the ministry. So we are being encouraged to learn new ways, new way of doing things. Let's say if there was no technology and COVID hit us, a lot of churches closed, but the people were able to continue at the businesses, the ministries that were using technology.
They invested.
They invested in technology. And it does cost. I like the word you use, invested.
Yes.
We have to invest. It takes time, it takes money.
Yes.
But let us not be afraid, because it is a gift which we give ourselves to get better, to increase our capacity, and to raise the standard. Always raising our standard, the standard of excellence. Let me tell you, a disease that sometimes we face every day is a disease of being a mediocre person. Mediocrity. We want to do things in this level. We don't want them to be excellent or high quality. Yes. But self-development is stretching us to go beyond of mediocrity.
That's true.
I have to wake up early. I have to read. You have to stretch. You have to give something extra.
Yes.
But if you don't, then you'll be left behind. I want to see, unleash the extraordinary in you. Unless you go for self-development, you will not unleash any extraordinary thing in you. And a lot of extraordinary things in each and every person. So self-development will get it out.
And then it will make you stand out.
Exactly.
That is powerful. I don't even have an extra word to add on that. The book is Unleash the Extraordinary You, and we were doing chapter 8, and very, very blessed to have these amazing women of God. I'm Dr. Dorothy Shallua. On my right, I have
Jacinta Obado.
And on my left,
and I am Veronica Unyango.
Thank you so much for joining us. Hoping to see you next time. God bless you.